the mobs in our base, let our inhibitors respawn and things like that, and it made them all recall. So now we're just free to run around in our base, get off some kills, and that minion flew very high.
Yeah, we're not really sure how that happened, but knock in the air thing doesn't normally throw them quite that high, but it was amusing.
So we all gave Master Yi a little high five, and we were like, "Good job, buddy. You're awesome.
Your valuable contribution to this team." And by now we've managed to hold out long enough that most of our inhibitors are actually respawning, which is a very good thing. That's going to stop the flow of super creeps, and it's going to allow us to get back on our feet a little bit more. So that's going to be a good thing for us. You may also notice that Hugh and I have floating purple eyes above our heads. That is because we did grab the Oracle Elixirs, and we can now see Evelyn when she is cloaked, which is going to be cloaked, yeah, StarCraft. When she is stealth, which is going to be very helpful so she can't sneak up and kill us as easily. And especially if she doesn't notice, it could actually be beneficial to us because she thinks she can sneak up and then we'll turn around and kill her. They did get Nasher again. We let them get that way too many times in this game, but we do have a big team fight here. Hugh does pop his ulti to stun a bunch of them. We managed to nuke Annie down, but she does have the revival armor. We nuke Tarek down. We try to go back and get Annie, but she wisely flashes and manages to get away before we can hunt her down.
So there she is. I still go for her. I think we actually get Evelyn instead.
I guess we get Annie. Yeah,
we do get Annie.
Okay.
Evelyn does get out of there.
Tries to save her teammate, but not fast enough.
Goes. She disappeared.
Wow. Where did she go? Oh, she says, ah.
I think she killed Master Yi.
Oh, did she? Oh, that's not cool. Ah, well.
So, story of our lives. Evelyn just kind of running out. So 60, 62, we're catching up. We've almost taken the 2 tabs, and we don't want to lose that inhibitor. We don't want to have more terrible mob spawn. We really need to keep that alive. That is really important.
Yeah, losing a building to minions is always embarrassing. We actually played a game once. We were in their base. We were fighting our way through, getting down the turrets, heading towards the Nexus, and we just got complete tunnel vision and didn't notice that there was actually a huge pack of minions in our base, and we ended up losing our Nexus and thus losing the game to a bunch of minions. Not one of our more prideful moments.
Definitely. So again, we can't get Nasher because they took it, and it has quite a long respawn time. I think every time it's been up, I think they've gotten it 3 times now, and somehow we're still alive. Usually Nasher buff is enough to seal the deal in a game, let alone 3 of them. So, I mean, we're holding out. We're doing pretty good. We're staying alive. That Xinjiao is so dead. Evelyn does still have the Nasher buff, so she does insane amount of damage.
Yeah, it's once again not looking good for us. They're managing to kind of force their way into our base. Olaf here is going to get away. Unfortunately,
kind of pull up to a team fight here.
Yeah, I guess so. Actually, some of his allies come to join him, and it does upscale a little bit in terms of the fighting. But I think they mostly just run.
We do bandage toss Evelyn. I make sure we get the kill. Definitely don't want to get her away. She still has the Nasher buff, so she's really deadly if you leave her alive. And here comes Olaf, just gonna mess
I
you
accidentally
up.
turned back there due to the pathing AI and die horribly.
I think actually I save you here with the bandage toss.
Oh, I love you, man.
Bandage toss does actually do a stun, and we do get the Olaf. So
wow.
It's all about just kiting that Olaf, because if he can just focus on one person, they are not gonna walk away. So here we go. We've killed, I think, everyone but maybe one person on their team. So here we're just going to push as hard as we can. Tarek, as you can see, at the bottom pushing. I do see that right now, and I tell NS to go back and just kind of hold him at the inhibitor tower if he does come that far.
Yeah, he actually does end up just turning back to try to deal with the champions rushing into his base, though. So I just end up farming in the top lane for a minute. Don't really do a whole lot down there. And when I said top, I meant bottom. I'm getting them confused.
As you can see, our lanes are sort of pushing ourselves. Our top lane is pushing itself, so that tower is going to take a lot of damage if it doesn't go down. itself. Actually, Master Yi and Vladimir are going over there to mop up that tower. We pushed all the way to their inhibitor. I don't think we got their inhibitor, but we did.
We got an inhibitor in one lane. Red is another one respawned somewhere else. So, yeah, like we said earlier, Yi is just so good at killing buildings that he's pretty much been assigned to do that in this game. That is his role. So he's just running around killing turrets and inhibitors wherever he can, and it's good not only because we're getting the obvious kills from that, but it's forcing the opponent to scramble a little bit. It's making it so that they can't all group up, because they'll be in one place fighting us, and then suddenly they'll find Yi at the other side of the map killing their stuff. So it's keeping them spread out, it's keeping them on their toes, and it's giving us a bit of an advantage there.
So this is really nice. As you can see, a lot of these super minions have sort of bundled up together. So there's already like 3 in that group, and another one's going to be added. And they're just going to push, it's going to end up pushing itself, which is really nice. So that lane is going to go all the way to inhibitor unless they get someone there to deal with it.
And I take a really dumb route here. Fortunately, it doesn't end badly for me, but I do kind of walk right past the enemies there. You saw Evelyn right there, so that could have very easily gotten me killed. If they had had a split-second faster reaction, they could have locked me down and killed me there.
Yeah, so we definitely want a team fight here. We need to get off some kills. It's all about killing that Olaf as fast as possible. We have to nuke him. I charge in there. I throw down my ult, yeah, and start nuking Annie here.
He does use that can't be disabled thing once again. Very annoying. Makes it hard to stun him, but we do get the kill, and then Jin Zhao comes out from the side here. We manage to kill him as well. We do have a lot of nice kind of slows and stuns on this team, so if we can get somebody locked into that, we can just keep them from running fairly effectively.
So here's Evelyn. She's starting to push our tower. I believe you go back to deal with that.
And I don't... Vlad and I both go. Vlad gets there first, and I accidentally cancel my recall there. So, yeah, she does get both inhibitors. Not looking good for us right there. And as you can see, this game has hit the 1 hour mark at this point.
But
games don't tend to go on quite this long. They normally average around 45 minutes or so, I'd say. So they are long, but not quite this long. But we are now in their base at this point. We are killing their turrets and just nuking everything down. We're going to get their Nexus pretty quickly, so very back and forth game, but we do manage to end it in the end. As you can see, Yi just does so much damage on the Nexus. So, okay, so you may notice we are back at the loading screen. We were watching this in Windows Media Player, and it accidentally stopped the Fraps recording when the game ended. So we're just going to use this little bit to give some little visual when we do our wrap up here. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Like we said, League of Legends, good game. It's free, so it's worth checking it out. Let us know if you like this. We have a lot of fun playing with it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it as well. Hopefully we managed to give sufficient explanation of some of the finer points that you guys who haven't played it were kind of able to follow and understand everything.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely check out this game. You can add us if you want. I don't know why you'd want to play with us. We're pretty bad.
Probably not. We're not good, as you saw.
But yeah, just check out the game. Free, like NS said. A lot of fun. Amazingly fun. It's
legendary.
It is
See
super
what they did
legendary.
There? Yeah. It's
and
clever.
There's leagues in it. Leagues of legendary.
Legendary leagues. Okay, we're gonna end this before we say more stupid stuff. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I have been NS.
And I have been Hugh.
And this has been Divide by Zero Gaming.
Peace.